Start your day the joyful way. It's your weekday morning talk show inviting you to start your day with a triple shot of good vibes. And now here's your host, the Queen of Joy herself, Jessica Dugas. The Queen of Joy is here on this beautiful Tuesday, and the Queen of Joy is tired. And the Queen of Joy is debating whether she likes humans this morning or not. Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. We're almost to the end of March. We almost made it. I'd like to say we almost made it without drama, but yeah, we're humans, and we seem to like it. Today's March 29th, 2022. I am wearing my Stop Lying shirt from the Stop Lying book by my good friend Megan McGlover. If you guys don't follow her on social media, I don't know what to tell you. You're missing out. And you're not getting the truth. Okay. So let me say shout out to Megan McGlover this morning. I have a lot of shout outs to do this morning because it's so important that we surround ourselves with people who are living the kind of life that we want to be in. Okay. And I don't mean like, living the exact same life or the same type of things. I mean, just in the same ballpark. Okay. in the arena that you want to be in. It's very important. Because it's so easy to get sucked into the crap with people, and we don't need to do that. So listen, if you want to get sucked into the crap, you surround yourself with people who easily do that. If you don't, you surround yourself with other things. I do have a statement to make coming up after the break today regarding some of the conversation we had yesterday. And, I part of my joy this morning is that when things happen that become front page news for everybody, it's an opportunity for us to check our boundaries, to check our community, to check the people that we have in our lives and say to ourselves, is this still in alignment with where I'm at, who I am? And if it's not, do the things necessary in order to take care of that. I also have to shout out to Brandon Marshall Havener this morning. I did a little prep work this morning for coming on the show by listening to his podcast. His podcast is called Sorry I Offended You. And it's fantastic. And I appreciate the people who are diving deep into topics and understand that issues are not a black and white issue, that there are literally probably 52 shades of gray in between. So I have to shout out to Brandon Marshall this morning. I have to shout out to Chris Sapphire for keeping it real and keeping things light yesterday. There's a lot of people. I feel like I'm on the Oscars and I need to make a speech this morning. There's a lot of people that I feel like I want to shout out to this morning, though, for keeping it real, but keeping it light and understanding that the things that we see a lot of times are a method of distraction, So many of us need to be working on what's going on in here, in this heart, and in this home. Okay. That's what we need to be doing. So at any rate, I have lots of joy this morning. So listen, the other day I made some nut milk. I made cashew milk one day, and then I made oat milk, and then I was running low on cashews and I wanted to try some other things. And so I made cashew pecan walnut milk, and it was so good. And the important thing is, when we're making juices, there's a lot of waste that can happen because we're throwing away the fiber of the fruit, the vegetable, the solids that are left after doing nut milk and things like that. And so I made the milk, and then with the leftovers, with all of the ground up cashews, walnuts, pecans, I added that to a mixture and made some granola bars, and they were really freaking good. Okay, really good. I do not have a recipe for you guys. Majority of the time, it is hard for me to give recipes because when I go in the kitchen, people that take over. Like my grandmother comes down from the ethers and takes over. Okay. And so it's hard for me to get, so I don't have a recipe. I literally threw everything in a bowl. I pressed it in a pan. I baked it. I cut it into bars, and now we have granola bars. So that's what I can tell you. Mix a bunch of stuff together in a bowl, press it, and cut it up and make granola bars. So that's what I did, and they were so good. They were so good. What else is going on this morning? Oh, let's see what else is going on. There's a new show. The American hold on a minute. I have to get the American Song Contest. Sorry, I was about to. Anyway, it's hosted by Kelly Clarkson and Snoop Dogg, and that's quite the funny pair. Snoop is incredibly scripted. It feels like in this show, but it's all right. I still love some Snoop. And Kelly Clarkson's great, of course, and I think it's always fun when she hosts or judges in music contests because that's obviously where we got to know her from. But I'll be honest with you, I got to keep it real this morning. I got to keep it real. Not impressed with a lot of the music coming out of there. But what I was excited about last night, so Michael Bolton is representing Connecticut, and y'all know Connecticut is my home. My home and my heart. It's where I grew up, spent the majority of the early part of my life there, and so Michael Bolton is representing Connecticut, and it was amazing. And he sang a song called Beautiful World. And the words of I'm listening, and I didn't even have to hear like word for word, but it was so nice to hear this last night on the heels of what the hell yesterday was with the humans on this planet. Okay. And the words, I wanted to read you guys the words of this song because it brought me so much joy before I went to bed last night. And Lord knows I needed it. Okay. But he said, "You carry the weight much better than I do, day after day, waiting for good news. All of our needs, our hopes, and our dreams are waiting for an open door. I see a spark, a light in the dark will be stronger than before. We got to love like we've never been hurt. We got to rise like we've never been burned. And after all the lessons we've learned, we're going to make this a beautiful world." I just love it. And so the song, that's not the entire song, but I loved the lyrics of that, and in acknowledging that we are not perfect human beings, but we have the ability to, something we talk about on this show all the time, make the choice to make things better, make the choice to rise above, make the choice to choose not to react in the same way that we are being treated. We have the choice to do that at any time. So anyway, we have lots to, so that brought me some joy last night, despite I really wasn't enjoying, really was not enjoying a lot of the music. Also holding it down, our neighbor to the east, Rhode Island. The singer-songwriter out of Rhode Island was incredible too. I mean, just he was so listen, New England was representing on that show because the rest of it I could have taken or left, to be honest with you. But I thought Snoop was fun. I thought Kelly was good. And I was glad that Rhode Island and Connecticut moved on to the next level. So I will report, I will report on that, but you can't make me love it. You can't make me, because some of the songs were just, I think they just found somebody that was interested and brought them on the show. But at any rate, switching up my water this morning. Let me know what you're drinking down in the comments. Switching up my water this morning. I've got some a mandarin water this morning as opposed to lemon water. All right. So Let me scroll up and see who's joining us this morning. Jason said we have a game with Toronto Maple Leafs versus the Boston Bruins tonight. Is that tonight? Thursday is the Jets versus the Maple Leafs. So we'll be looking forward to finding out who's the winner of those games. Jason said, what brings me joy is to acknowledge lifestyle. I love that. We talked, how important is that? It's so important for us to have to live the kind of lifestyle that we that suits us, right? And to celebrate that. Oh, I got to write down that you said, okay, Heather, Jason's friend. Okay. I wrote it down, Jason. Jason had a birthday to add to the list this morning. Miss Brittany's here. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, yes, congratulations being first yesterday morning. Listen, Jason's always first. Y'all can't have his seat. He comes and he sits in the front row. You cannot have his seat. Okay. All right. Listen. Listen, Kevin Kiley, it's a whole mood this morning. All right. I have something I'm going to say to y'all after the break, and this may or may not be you listening to the show anymore. Okay. Depending on whatever way you take this. All right. Because that's the thing, people. So much of everything, it's all perspective. Okay. Good morning, Frank. Frank, we're not Frank. Anyway. That's so awesome. Listen, I get up at 5 a.m. to milk the almonds. Okay. No, I don't. But yeah, I'm trying desperately hard to get away from so much processed food. And because the thing of it is that a lot of times it's the quality of the food that we are eating that are adding to our health. And so many people think, oh, if you go vegan, you'll be fine. Or if you go keto, you'll be fine. If you go whatever, you'll be fine. No, because within those constraints, there's all kinds of things that can still contribute to your wellness. With every bite of food that you take, you're determining your health. You're choosing your health. And so I'm trying really hard to get away from the processed food. And I've been doing choosing different things. I am using a little bit of processed food today though, because I am making those chili wontons. If you guys are like, what in the hell does she eat? Go to Plant Party of 8. Plant Party of and the number 8 on Instagram. That is where I post our food. I'm going to post the milk and the granola bars on there today. That'll be my post for today. But I'm trying hard to get away from the processed food. Okay. Julisa's here this morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. It is good to see you today. Lots going on. Jeannie is here this morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's good to see you. And she agrees with something I said. I don't know which part of it, but thank you for agreeing with me. Good that you guys are all chatting out there this morning. Okay, so I've shared my joy. We have to talk about national days. We're going to take a quick break. Oh, Nancy's here this morning. Good morning, Nancy. It's good to see you. We're going to take a quick break, and on the heels of our break, we are continuing with another version of the For Love poem by Dorothy O'Shea. This morning, we have a familiar face to many of you on the Breakthrough Show Network. We are going to be hearing the For Love poem in Icelandic from the fabulous Eyvinder Carlson. So be listening for that coming up here in a moment as well on the heels of our break. And then we will come back, and I have a little statement to make about yesterday's fiasco and my stance on that. And we also are going to talk about national days. We have birthdays to do and all of that fun stuff. So lots to talk about, but we're going to have a shortened episode today because your girl needs some rest. All right. All right. So we're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. Comment down below. Tell me what's bringing you joy, and we'll be right back after this. Hang tight, everybody. Breakthroughs are about more than you might think. They're about discovering who you are, digging deep, reaching to the core of your soul. They're about healing yourself, understanding your beliefs, creating a ripple effect. And it's not just those initial moments that matter. It's about using them to bring more joy into our own lives and the lives of others. It's about having fun, letting loose, enjoying every moment life has to offer. It's about finding a safe space. It's about creating connection. Join us each and every day for exclusive programming, special events, and a community to call home, where we invite you to explore, change the way you look at and live your life, and go beyond the breakthrough. So we ask you, are you ready? We'll see you online at thebreakthroughshow.com.
Kærleikurinn vígi mitt. Kærleikurinn vígi mitt. Þótt hjarta mitt sé þungt, þótt sál mín sé brotin. Kærleikurinn vígi mitt, því heimurinn særður. Ekki einungis litla landið mitt, þar sem ég frekar öruggur, þar sem mér líður frekar vel, heldur allur heimurinn alla daga. Kærleikurinn vígi mitt, því hann græðir ofbeldið án þess að drepa meira, án þess að kúga, án sprengjanna. Kærleikurinn vígi mitt, svo að börnin okkar séu heil á húfi, svo að vinir okkar séu í skjóli, svo að landamæri okkar opnist. Kærleikurinn vígi mitt, þótt hjarta mitt sé þungt, þótt sál mín sé brotin.
Welcome back to Project Joy Live. I'm your host, Jessica Dugas. That was For Love by Dorothy Auger, read in Icelandic by our good friend, Eyvindur Carlson. I've loved hearing all of the different languages that have been a part of this For Love project. And I couldn't think of a better video to come off the heels of for what I'm going to share this morning. So yesterday, we took a few moments to talk about the literal slap heard around the world yesterday. And what I was sharing on the show yesterday was what in line with what we typically talk about here on this show, which is the very multifaceted, layered. We are so layered as humans. Shrek had it right. We're like onions, layered. He said ogres, but we sure were ogres yesterday in some places. But and so we are layered as humans, and situations and circumstances are layered. And I don't doubt for 1 minute that a lot of times these things happen to distract us from other things that are going on in the world that are important, but also to distract us from the work that we should be doing on ourselves and in our own homes. Only thing I want to share this morning is this. And there was an Instagram commentary by another show host that yesterday that sparked this spot that I'm in my mind. Okay. There is a difference between acknowledging and understanding where someone is coming from and condoning the behavior. There is a difference between acknowledging and understanding a perspective and condoning the behavior as a result of it. When we clap back at someone, whether it's verbally or physically, and physically, in my opinion, takes it to the next level, okay? But when we clap back, we are giving away our power to that person. If someone says or does something that is not good, that we don't like, whatever the situation is, let them sit in that. Because, and I posted this on my Facebook story last night, rotten fruit will fall by itself. Okay? Say it with me. Rotten fruit will fall by itself. If someone says or does something that is not nice, that is horrible, that is mean, that is whatever else, let them sit in it. Because when we respond and lower ourselves to that, all we're doing is choosing to sit in it with them. Now, it doesn't take away from the fact that we are all human and we are all make mistakes and we all sometimes clap back when we shouldn't. Okay? But I'm going to make a very strong because I have to as a leader of a platform, I have to stand in what I believe in. I have to, and I have to be authentic to who I am. And that's to go back to, there is a difference between acknowledging and understanding where someone is coming from and choosing to condone it, choosing to say it's okay for. And if you choose to condone it, if you choose to say it's okay for, on my platform, that we're in the middle of this thing standing for love. Violence is not a place. You can't stand for love and violence at this. It doesn't work. So if you condone violence in any kind of way, whether you think it was warranted or not, that is not what this community is about. And I would ask you to either think about it in a different way. That's this whole platform. The Breakthrough Show Network is about changing the way you look at and live your life. Changing the way, acknowledging is the very first part, and understanding the multifaceted, very layered nature of things. So if there's condoning of behavior, whether you think it was warranted or not, that's not what we're debating about here. This is not the place for you. It is not the place for you. And I have never drawn the line in the sand like that. But condoning behavior, it is not okay. It's not okay. It is not okay. Not here. You can take it anywhere else, but it's not okay here. It's not okay here. And I know I'm repeating it, but it's not okay here. I was so emotional yesterday, and I will briefly share where this is coming from. I'm going to attempt not to cry on my show this morning because this is about joy, damn it. But there's joy in the tears too. I watched a fellow show host yesterday, say that it's okay because they knew each other. That it was not violence, it was a correction. And I'm going to tell you what, right now, and I said it yesterday. I said it yesterday to some folks. If you are a person that thinks that type of behavior and correction is okay, if you know someone in your friendships, to anyone, period, I don't want you as my friend. It does not bring me joy. If we can't understand that mistakes happen and we're humans and sometimes we say things in the moment, if you believe that deserved violence as a response, or if you're a person that calls it a correction, I promise you, we cannot have a friendship. And that's where I stand about that, period. period, because I cannot sit up here on my platform and every day say I stand for love and make it nothing but clear that that love does not include violence of any manner. And that's it. That's all I'm going to say about that. That's it. But I thank you guys for allowing me to take that stance. And look, it's a thing where I know that me drawing the line in the sand there's gonna be people upset, and there's gonna be people that aren't gonna watch, and there's gonna be people that aren't want to be a part of it, and that's okay. That's okay with me, because I want people here that are standing from love, that are choosing to stand for love, even when it's the effing hardest thing to do. So again, I have to thank some people who went really deep on the subject yesterday. Megan McGlover, Brandon Marshall Havener. There's some other people. I didn't write everybody down, and I should have, but I cannot. That's it. Brittany said, that's okay, because we shall stand for love. Absolutely. Grand Rising, Ashley. It's good to see you here this morning. It is called boundaries. And some of that on my journey, it's been really challenging for me. It's been challenging for me to create those boundaries, and also not because I've shared about how I'm a nostalgic person, right? I will hang on to anything, any person, whatever, even if they're toxic. Okay. Even if they're completely outside of my own moral values, I will hang on to them because nostalgia. Okay. But I will not do that anymore. Will not do it. Yes. We all have work to do on ourselves. And there were so many people that got up on their high horse for either side. And it was like, we are distracting from the fact that we have work to do in here. We have work to do. Good morning, Donnell. It's good to see you today. Listen, I am on the box this morning. Okay. Violence is not the answer. It is not the answer. And I'm so glad we shall stand for love. I love it. And I wanted to say this. I waited to say this until after the We Shall Stand for Love video because of what I said. I cannot come up here every single morning up here like I'm actually on a platform. I cannot come on this video screen to you guys claiming I stand for love and not making it clear that we do not stand for violence here on this network, period. And I will shut it down. I will shut it down. You understand what I'm saying to you? I will shut it down. On that token, we also stand for forgiveness. I think when people issue apologies, it should be sincerely accepted. And we need to show love. We need to show forgiveness. And a lot of us are a work in progress on that as well. But we're doing the best we can. We're doing the best. So I'm wearing I shared before, I'm wearing my Megan McGlover Stop Lying shirt. I love it. Megan McGlover, Stop Lying. Make sure you stoplyingbook.com. We are going to be I have a copy of her book, Stop Lying, and the workbook. And we're going to be doing that eventually. I'm going to be offering a group over the summer. So if you would like to dive in and figure out where you are lying in your life and how to shift that and all of that, we're going to be getting together as a group. I was planning on doing this when I got the book mid last year. And that was when I had got COVID and I was down and everything else. And so we had to put it off. But this summer, we're going to be doing Stop Lying together as a group. If you want to jump in, let me know. Get your book, though, and your workbook, stoplyingbook.com. It's by Megan McGlover. It looks at all of the beliefs that we have and how we are lying to ourselves and therefore lying to others. Really speaks to authenticity and about healing. And I'm excited to do this together as a group. So get your hands on that. And again, Megan, thank you for your perspective on the craziness yesterday. All right. So, what else is going on this morning? Oh, I had something to share with you guys, and I totally spaced out yesterday because we got busy talking about other things were going on. I'm going to try to pull it up in the meantime. We also have to talk about some of these national holidays. Get your snacks ready before I put the disclaimer on the screen. Get your snacks ready. Okay. All right. I'm trying to find my messages here and where I put this link. It's going to come up. So in the meantime, we will do our get your snacks. Get your snacks. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for the reminder. Yes, make sure you like the video, share, and all of that. And Amanda's here this morning. Good morning, Amanda. It's good to see you. Grand morning to you. All right. Here we go. Bring your snack. Okay. All right. It is National Lemon Chiffon Cake Day. I'm just glad it's not National Diabetes Day on top of this day today, because I can't anymore. All right. National Lemon Chiffon Cake Day on March 29th offers a bright and zesty celebration among the cake holidays. For a nice, refreshing spring dessert, chiffon cake is a very light cake made with a lot of crap we shouldn't be eating, but we love it. The fluffy cake texture is made, so you do with the eggs and all of that, and the folding and everything else. And you can do this. I've always told you I'm going to come on and speak here as the vegan of the group. All right, you can do this as a vegan. All right, this is what you do. You ready? You take your chickpeas, garbanzo beans, chickpeas. Everybody know what I'm talking about here? Yes. You drain the chickpeas, but do not drain out that liquid. All right. Put the liquid in a bowl. All right. Put it in your KitchenAid mixer or get your hand beater out and be prepared to be there for a while. All right. Just like you beat meringues. Okay. You beat the chickpea liquid. It's called aquafaba. All right. That's what the chickpea liquid is called. You beat it. It looks just like egg whites, boys and girls. Okay. So I promise you, your girl eats all of these. Your girl eats all of these kinds of desserts. All right. But chiffon cakes, here's a good thing. If you do it with the aquafaba, you're lowering your cholesterol, first of all, as opposed to regular eggs. But chiffon cakes already are lower in saturated fats than butter cakes. And so they may be a little bit healthier. All right. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing. All right. So you drain the chickpeas, you got the aquafaba, you beat it up like egg whites, boom, chiffon cake. Okay. But it is lemon chiffon. Do you guys like lemon cake? Let me know. Apparently, the recipe for chiffon cake was a closely guarded secret for years. In the 1920s, angel food cake was quite popular, but Henry Baker thought he could make a lighter, richer cake. He was an insurance salesman turned caterer and tinkered with ingredients until 1927, when he came upon the perfect combination of ingredients and methods to produce the airy richness he was looking for. All right. So how to celebrate, use hashtag Lemon Chiffon Cake Day. Visit a local bakery or restaurant if you can even find it. I say we get in the kitchen and try it. Okay. I'm going to see if we can get this going. All right. Dory's here this morning. Good morning. Good morning. I did say lemon, Donnell. I said lemon, and everybody listen. I'm over here trying not to drool all over my notebook. Okay. So it's lemon chiffon cake day. And luckily for us, that is the only snack warning we had to have today. Okay. But let's talk about our other national holidays we have going on. It is National Mom and Pop Business Owners Day. So I don't know. I guess I don't know the difference between mom and pop business owners and small business day, but okay. Mom and Pop Business Owners Day honors all small business owners each year on March 29th. Small businesses are a vital part of the United States economy, and the critical role they play is sometimes overlooked. Consumers can show them their much-deserved appreciation by shopping locally at small businesses. If you have a small business, if you're a mom and pop business, I would invite you to put your link in the comments of this video. Okay, put your link in the comments of this video. I try really hard to, when I go buy certain things, to support my friends and family who have their own businesses. I love it when people support my business, and I'll give you a way that you can do that when we are done with this. It's a fantastic thing to do, to support the work of other people. All right. So let's make sure we do that. Put your link below if you have a business. To all the people that live in Nevada, it's National Nevada Day. Happy Nevada Day to all the Nevadians. Nevadians? I don't know how you say it, but anyway, the people that live there. Happy day. It is National Vietnam War Veterans Day. I did not realize we know about Veterans Day, but I didn't know today was specifically for the Vietnam War, but it honors the men and women who served and sacrificed during the longest conflict in U.S. history. The war involved, and I didn't even realize these facts. The war involved 5 U.S. presidents crossing nearly 2 decades and 500,000 U.S. military personnel. It left an incredible mark on the American psyche. So it's incredible. Over 58,000 soldiers were killed in the Vietnam War, and just incredible. Ways that you can observe the day: use hashtag Vietnam War Veterans Day. Thank a Vietnam veteran. Invite a veteran to join you or help organize an event. There's events all over the world or all over the U.S. That you can be a part of today. So keep an eye out for those things. I had no idea. At any rate, those are our national days that we're celebrating today. Brittany's giving her site there, nailbeautybybrittany.com. And speaking of Nail Beauty by Brittany, we're going to take a quick break and be right back after this.
Hey, hands looking a little plain there. That's okay though. I got you. Just head over to Nail Beauty by Brittany. Wait. Don't tell me you don't know who she is. That's okay, that's fine. It's a good thing that ... here. I'm here to tell you. Nail Beauty by Brittany is an upcoming establishment that makes everyone's hands look pretty to boost your confidence throughout your daily basis. You get all these custom nails at a very affordable price. With proper care, these nails can last up to 3 weeks. If you head over to Brittany's social media, you'll see all of the custom nails that she has made thus far at a very affordable price. To receive updates on new nail sets and deals, head over to Miss Brittany's new website at nailbeautybybrittany.com. This company was made by this beautiful young woman here, Miss Brittany. Now y'all go over ahead and get your nails pretty, y'all. I'm showing up in.
Welcome back to Project Joy Live. That's right. Ooh wee! Look at them nails. Make sure you go visit nailbeautybybrittany.com. Use the code breakthrough. Get yourself a discount. I got to get. Listen, I'm always teeter-tottering over here between I need some nails by Brittany and I also need to play my guitar. So I'm always going back and forth. I can't. At any rate, what else is going on today? So we have, by the way, listen, Julie's like, I got my nails. Do you have yours? That's what she said. I want to tell you about a couple of things here, 2-3 things. So first of all, 1 week from today, I'm very excited because we have an all new episode of My Way, conversations with entrepreneurs doing business outside the box. We're going to be meeting with the fabulous Judy Otten, who is incredible. And I can't wait for you guys to get to meet her. She's the sweetest person. And just, I think we're going to have a really good conversation. I have been pleasantly blown away by my own show. If you guys don't know, My Way booked out for the entire year. I had this idea because this is how it happened. And I don't know if you guys know the history of this. So the Breakthrough Show, when it first started, we focused on spiritual development. We talked a lot. We jumped deep into the woo pool. Okay. And then over time, we really were attracting a lot of entrepreneurs. And so for I think seasons 2, 3, there was really a big entrepreneurial shift in the Breakthrough Show. It was less about, there was a lot of business development type things being thrown in and all of that. And so over time, I've really wanted to With the stance of the Breakthrough Show being like a space of storytelling, I really wanted it to stay a space of storytelling and not necessarily focus on like, these are the 3 things to do in your business or, whatever. So, as time went on, and now with the theme of the Breakthrough Show being breakthroughs around the world, and we're sticking to the storytelling, and we're in the woo pool with Shiraz every last Monday, and we were doing the woo pool with Crystal when she had her show. We're doing relationships with the Jacksons. We're doing music and arts and entertainment with Kevin Kiley. We're doing lots of things, woo pool and finances and mindset and all of that with Karen Timer. And we have a new show coming up that we're gonna anyway. But so when I really wanted to harness that entrepreneurial spirit in a space, and so I said I'm meeting all of these entrepreneurs who are doing business like their way. Like, people came in and said, you can't do business like that, and they said, watch me, and they created the business of their dreams. And so I wanted to create a container for that. And I said, well, and that's how My Way was born. And I said, I really want to do that. And I wasn't sure if people would, take to the idea. And then next thing I know, we're booked for all of 2020. I have no episodes left that I can offer. In fact, I have people that I couldn't get in that wanted to be part of the show, and there's no room. There's no room at the inn. Okay, they're out there on the donkey like Mary. Okay. And so I couldn't host, and I feel horrible, but there's something else in the works as well, which I'm really excited about too. But I love this. And so the interesting thing is, I thought that My Way, we were going to sit and talk about, we would have these entrepreneur conversations. We would sit and talk about, the ins and outs of their businesses. But it's been these very deep, layered conversations. And and layers, here we go again with the layers. And just beautiful. Like, I never know what's going to come out. So if you have not watched an episode of My Way yet, there's 4 that you can binge watch now. Just go to thebreakthroughshow.com and click My Way. But I'm really excited about the one coming up next week with Judy Otten. Yes, always inspired to do things your way. I love that. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's so good, and it's such a great place for, like you said, entrepreneurs can come and be inspired and be like, yeah, you know what? People say I have to do it like this, but I can do it the way that I want to. And that's the way that I've operated here on that. There's still after we're about to celebrate to 80, 90, and 2021. 4 years, 4 years here on the Breakthrough Show Network. We're about to celebrate 4 years. And I still have people messaging me saying, or I'll be in conversation and they'll be like, you can't do it like that. Nobody does it like that. You need to do this in order to make money. You need to do this in order to have people watch. And I just have always been like, no, we don't do that here. We're doing it My Way. And that's part of the inspiration. But make sure you guys tune in for that. Also, that's looking at next week. This week, don't forget, you guys, tomorrow night, we have an all new episode of Divine DNA with the Jacksons. They've got another episode of a soon to boom business corner, going to be talking to entrepreneurs. So that's really exciting. Coming up on Thursday, we have an all new episode of Throwback Thursday with myself and Kevin Kiley. And also we have a special guest, Ivinder Carlson, who will be joining us, bringing the music. We're going to be talking all things music, and also dive into the behind the scenes of the making of Kevin Kiley's new single, Was It Ever Love, and the music video for that. Then coming up Friday, we are back on our journey on the Breakthrough Show, breakthroughs around the world, acknowledging our similarities, honoring our differences, and celebrating our connection. We're going to India Friday with Elsa Marie De Silva. She's the founder of Red Dot Foundation that is also part of Safe City. And they have an app that essentially gathers data of violence in order to help people stay safe. And so really excited about our conversation for you guys to hear that. And I'm so thankful for the Gratitude Network, who it was incredible to get to meet people on the Gratitude Network team who brought all of these people to light, who not only are coming on the show to share incredible stories, but they're doing incredible things in the world, and really changing the world and making it a better place. So tune in for all that goodness. You can join our text community. You can join our Discord. I highly recommend jumping in. Go to bit.ly/Discord breakthrough. I've got some videos going out to Julissa and some other friends today who are brand new to the platform and are like, listen, lady, how do I work this thing? So I've got some videos going out today, and it'll be a lot of fun to hang out in there as that community gets rolling. Again, go to bit.ly/Discord breakthrough. All right. Listen, we have to, thank you, Julissa. All right. So we got to do birthdays today, and then we're going to head out of here a couple minutes early because I'm going to take a nap today is what I'm going to do. I get all riled up and I need a nap. I need a nap. Okay. Birthdays today. Let's talk about this. President John Tyler's birthday was today. He passed away a long time ago, but President John Tyler. Scott Wilson, who was one of my favorite actors. He passed away a couple years ago as well, but he played Herschel on The Walking Dead. If you guys are Walking Dead fans, Scott Wilson is an incredible actor. He was in several other things as well. Model Elle Macpherson's birthday is today, and actress Lucy Lawless' birthday is today as well. Over in the celebrity world of my world, Angel Devine's birthday is today, and Jason's friend Heather. His birthday is today. Happy birthday to Jason's friend Heather. All right. Are we ready to go? Any other birthdays? Anything else that y'all just know we're celebrating for you today, even if you were not mentioned. All right. Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear President John Tyler, Scott Wilson, Elle Macpherson, Lucy Lawless, Angel Devine, and Jason's friend Heather. Happy birthday to you. Yes, everybody celebrating birthdays, and everybody is taking a nap and going back to sleep. We are all here. We are all here together for that. We are all here for that. Thank you guys for joining us today. Thank you for allowing me to share what was on my heart this morning, to share. And it's really important for me, you guys, with this community to make it a community of love. We stand for love here. Period. We stand for love. We stand for forgiveness. And if you believe in something other than that, then this is not the place for you. And that's okay. It's okay. All right. We love you anyway. As speaking of Megan McGlover, she used to end her videos with, I love you long. I love you strong, but don't be stupid. Okay. I hope you guys have a great day. I'm your host, Jessica Dugas, and I want to remind you to make joy a priority in your life today and every day. We'll see you next time, everybody. Bye-bye. You've been tuned in to Project Joy Live with Jessica Dugas, your weekday morning talk show, inviting you to start your day with a triple shot of good vibes only on the Breakthrough Show Network. Binge all past episodes of Project Joy at projectjoypodcast.com. Until next time, help us spread the joy by sharing this episode, and we'll see you soon.
Hello to the Breakthrough Show.